Alright, we on.
Alright, Shalom Israel. Back with another GMS on the go. This is the Raleigh, North Carolina camp. Before we go any further, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar, Kodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, for teaching us this 1,000,000% truth of the Bible, and a double shalom to all the sincere Akams throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best of your ability. And we're going to get into a lesson real quick on destruction is coming, not peace. I'll say that again. Destruction is coming, not peace. So without further ado, the first scripture you're going to get is St. Matthew chapter 10, verse 34.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. And it's written in red, so it's Lord Yahweh Shai speaking. It reads, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth."
Right, so like the brother said, it's written in red. This is who the word and he calls Jesus speaker, whose real name is Yahweh Shai, who's so-called black man. And he's talking to you so-called blacks, Latino, and Americans who are the real biblical Hebrew Israelites. And he said, think not that I come to send peace on earth. Meaning, don't think in your mind that peace is coming. If you got peace in your mind, you need to get peace out your mind ASAP, because peace is not coming. You know, Snicker bars, gumdrops, lollipops, juju beans, cupcakes and ice cream, you know, hugs and kisses, this birthday party, a big old parade, none of that stuff is coming. Peace is not coming. So once again, if you got peace in your mind, you need to get peace out your mind. Read it from the top.
This is St. Matthew 10:34. "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace."
He said, I came not to send peace. So he just confirmed himself. First he just said, think not that I come to send peace on earth. Now he goes further to say, I came not to send peace. So that shows you that he stands by what he means. He's serious that he's really not coming to send peace on earth. You know?
Okay, comment. You know, because with a lot of your pastors in the church are going to be saying, you know, that the Lord, you know, when the Lord comes, when Jesus comes, like, you know, they think it's going to be a happy day. Oh, happy day, right? All these church songs.
Yep.
Because they really think the day of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be a peaceful day, but it's really not.
Yeah, it's going to be darkness and not light.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
See, so that's what he's coming with, a sword. And what is a sword? A sword is any killing instrument. And the sword is going to be martial law. The sword is going to be on the RFID chip. The sword is going to be uprising the people, race riots. The sword is going to be the FEMA camp with the guillotine inside of them to cut your head off. The sword is going to be on World War III, 200 ICBM missiles hitting the shores of America, coming from Russia, China, North Korea, and so forth on. And the chariots of Israel, what's the word? And they calls UFOs, with the laser beam of fire coming down from the bottom of it to destroy this place to a crisp. So, you know, the peace is not coming. A sword is coming. You know, bloodshed, killing, death and destruction.
Yep. Can I get a quick precept?
Okay.
I'll break it down. This is Isaiah 34:6. The sword, verse 5. "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come up down upon Idumea." And Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. "And upon the people of my curse to judgment." So really, Yahweh Shema Shai has those ICBM nuclear missiles coming down to the chief place where these Edomites are, which is America. And 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that want to be joining hand in hand with the wicked is going to be caught up in that destruction.
That's right.
And his sword shall be bathed in heaven. It's talking about those nuclear missiles. So that's the sword that the Lord is bringing to this place called America. You want to read the Matthews again?
Precept. 1 Thessalonians 5:3.
Come on. This is book of 1 Thessalonians. Chapter 5. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3, and it reads, "For when they shall say peace and safety."
For when they should say peace and safety. Who's saying peace and safety? Your higher ups, your presidents, you know? When Obama was in office, what was his slogan? Change. That's a form of peace. That was a form of safety. Now Donald Trump is in office, and what's his slogan? Make America great again. That's a form of peace. That's a form of safety. So these higher ups, these presidents, they got 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and European Americans. They got y'all thinking that, you know, everything is all good, that everything is all right, when they know damn well, excuse my French is real, that everything is not all right. That 200 ICBM missiles is about to hit the shores of America, you know. So these higher ups, these presidents are saying peace and safety. Read on, Bible
Can I say something? Yeah, they got you thinking that their whole campaign is about making things better. You know, making America great. Oh, fixing our problems in the Middle East. You know, to make peace out of all those problems. But Yahweh Shema Shai has a different agenda. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Right. So while your higher ups, your president, them saying peace and safety, while they saying that, next they know sudden destruction is gonna come. Boom! It's gonna come suddenly. It's gonna come quick. It's gonna come when you least expect it. Unaware, because that's what sudden means. You know. So martial law is gonna come unaware, quickly. Race riots is gonna come unaware. It's gonna come quickly. Race riots is gonna come quickly, unaware. The RFID chip is gonna come quickly. It's gonna come when you least expect it. What else? The 200 ICBM missiles coming from Russia, China, North Korea, and so forth on. It's gonna come when you least expect it. It's gonna come when unaware. The chariots of Israel, the laser beam of fire coming down from the bottom of it to destroy this place, America, to a crisp. It's gonna come when you least expect it. Unaware. You know, you got something to say?
No, that was it. You said then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right, so this destruction is gonna come suddenly as travail upon a woman with child. You know, and that word travail means pain, because when a woman's giving birth to a child, you know, those contractions, those birth pains, they hit her out of nowhere. You know, they come suddenly. They come when she least expected. You know, so just like when that woman is giving birth to that baby, you know, she can't just push that baby back in and say, I don't want to have that baby today. You know, she has to go through with that pain, those labor pains. So just like that woman has to go through with those labor pains, it's gonna be is how 2/3 of so-called blacks, Latino, and Americans and European Americans gonna have to go through with this destruction.
Can I give you a quick reset? This is 2 Ezra 16, verse 37, verse 38. It reads, Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slacked, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains with child cometh forth, they are not slacked a moment. So Yahweh Shema Shai, he's about, like the brother was mentioning, all the plagues that are coming to America, they're not slacked, you know. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to make good on his word. No matter what your higher ups and your presidents try to push out, that peace and safety is coming, Yahweh Shema Shai has another plan for this wicked, sinful kingdom called America. You know,
finish it out?
Yeah, that was it. That was my precept.
Okay.
You want to
finish it out on that 1 Thessalonians?
This is 1 Thessalonians 5:3. I'm starting from the top. It says, For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
And right, and nobody's gonna be able to escape this destruction that's coming to America. The only ones that's gonna be able to escape, you know, is the elect. Lord's will be some men, starting with the apostles and elders of great millstone, to the men on down. Because 2/3 of you so-called blacks, Latino, and Native Americans, and European Americans, you know, you're gonna have to go through with this destruction that's coming, and you're not gonna escape it.
Exactly.
Ezekiel 7:25.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 25, and it reads, Destruction cometh.
Once again, destruction cometh. You know, martial law is coming. Race riots are coming. Uprising of the people is coming. The famine of the word, the famine of food is coming.
Like you said, you know, hugs and kisses is not coming yet. It's crazy.
That's right.
Read that again. This is Ezekiel 7:25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
Right. So destruction coming. And let me finish that out. Destruction is coming, you know. Ultimately, the 200 ICBM missiles coming from Russia, China, North Korea, and so forth on, and the chariots of Israel, the word they call UFOs, with the laser beam of fire coming down from the bottom of it. It's coming. And they're going to seek peace. 230 so-called black South Native Americans and European Americans, y'all are going to be seeking for peace. But guess what? There's not going to be no peace. You're going to look to your left. There's not going to be no peace. You're going to look to your right. There's not going to be no peace. You're going to look in front of you. There's not going to be no peace. You're going to look behind you. There's not going to be no peace. You know, you didn't listen to your lying on presidents and, you know, your higher ups talk about peace and safety this whole time. That when destruction finally come, you know, you're going to be seeking for peace, but it ain't going to be none.
Exactly. I'm going to read that again. This is Ezekiel 7:25. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
So, at the end of the day, there's not going to be no peace coming. You know? No peace is coming.
Yeah, quick precept.
And the scripture say, just right paraphrase, there is no peace to the wicked.
That's the spirit. I got that right here. This is this is Isaiah 57:21. There is no peace, saith my power, to the wicked.
Right. There's no peace to the wicked. Who's the wicked? Ultimately, you so-called white people, you Edomites. But 230 so-called black Latino Americans, you're right behind Esau. You know, because you're wicked as all hell. You're sinning. You're transgressing the law that Yahweh Shema Shah told you so-called blacks, Latinos, and the Americans to follow.
That's right. Exactly. The brother said perfectly. There's no peace coming to the wicked, you know. There's a reward for the wicked, and it's death and destruction.
That's right.
You what's the last one?
Romans 13:11.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time.
Right. So that knowing the time that destruction is coming, that bad times are coming here to America. We don't.
And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
So knowing that bad times are coming to America, it's high time for you so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans to wake out of sleep. It's not talking about a physical sleep, you know, you knocked out on your bed. It's talking about you waking up out of your spiritual sleep, you know, coming back to your power, your Yahweh Shema Shah, who the world only calls God and Jesus, who's a so-called black man. It's time for you so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans to wake up, you know, stop calling yourself black. Stop calling yourself African American. You know, African name that's a so-called white man named Leo Scypris Africanus, and American name that the so-called white man named Amerigo Vespucius. So it's high time to wake out of sleep. Come back to being Yasha Allah, the Prince of the Power. Come back to keeping these laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. You know, it's high time that we gotta sleep. And it's at high time because we're at the highest point. We're at the peak where it's a must that you wake up. But 2/3, they don't want to wake up. They want to stay spiritually asleep. And you know, they hear the alarm clock going off, but they're not trying to wake up. The only time they do wake up is just throw the alarm clock against the wall, hoping that it'll break, and then they're going right back to sleep. When there ain't no time to be asleep, it's high time to wake out of sleep.
And it reads, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed.
Right, our salvation is nearer than when we believe. You know, because when we first woke up to this truth, we knew salvation was coming. But how much more now that we're in the truth? Salvation is nearer than when we believe. You know, salvation is at the door and it's about to come in. You know, so knowing that salvation is nearer than we believe, it's high time for you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans to wake up out of that deep sleep that you're in. Because destruction is getting ready to come. And if you don't want to be part of that, you need to wake up and come back to these laws, statutes, commandments of the Bible and keep them to the best of your ability.
Yep. That brother say, you know, salvation is near. You see the prophecy speaking. Yahweh Shema Shah is on the way back. And, you know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans can either choose life or die here in America with your enemies.
Okay. So, with that, I hope you've been edified. It's been another GMS on the go. This is the Raleigh, North Carolina camp. Before we go any further, we want to give all honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar, Kodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this 1,000,000% truth of the Bible, and a double shalom to all the sincere Akhams throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity to the best of your ability. Shalom.
Shalom.